Welcome everyone. Good morning guys. Hey, let's get started. Great to see you guys. Welcome. Good morning chat. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome. How's it going chat? How are you today? Let's go. Come on. Let's bring up the volume. Share the video. Like the video. Let's just go ahead and share this with your community, pretty much everywhere. Come on. We are live. And the last point needed for $10,000. Cash out on Ticktick Trader. Right here. The accounts are prepared. Let's go guys, come on. Greetings, good morning everyone. Great to see you. We got some news in 14 minutes. Let's have a look into the economical calendar. 8:30, we've got the unemployment claims today. They're expected to be higher than the previous. This is where we are, guys, after getting rejected on the 5-minute from the daily opening. The price action is pretty flat since we touched the 420s with the lows around 350s. We're trading flat on that.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm taking a short here. We only need $500 and that's it. Right, I'm considering basically on this 5-minute that's going to get lower. This 5-minute candlestick we have here represents strength. So therefore the next candlestick is expected to be also red. And that being said, we should basically get below the 80s. Good morning. Welcome everyone, guys. Thank you. Let's see, how does it look like? $500 are needed to be secured, or the payout. One minute to go for this candlestick. Good morning, welcome everyone. Great to see you guys. Come on. I'm shorting this from the lows with the expectation of market continuation here. You know, my target would be right there on $555. That's enough. Basically, we have a 6 points target.
Order filled.
Even less right now. The next 5-minute candlestick should continue down. Should be losing strength. This one has to close out red, the one we just opened. Target has been almost touched. Almost, guys, look at that. Has almost been touched. We had a bit of liquidity spike right there. It wasn't sufficient. just 2 ticks away. Let's go, guys. This is going to be point number 10. Come on. Point number 10. There you go. $535. We got to the payout. We've got 10 points on Ticktick Trader for 5 different accounts. Here we go, guys. Absolutely amazing. Finally, we got to the payout. 5 accounts, $10,000. $2,000 per account. Beautiful. And there you go, guys. That's absolutely lovely. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys. Appreciated. Thank you for your great words. So we just secured right here $10,000. Yeah, on TTT secured today. 10,000 right there. Wow. Feels great. Feels great. It has not been easy. And of course, we've lost the other 5 accounts, but this is part of the first 10 accounts we bought at Ticktick Trader when their new Straight to Funded Plus has launched. Right? So this is part of the first, accounts purchase. We bought 10 accounts, $2,450, and 5 have been lost. 5 got to the payout. We have 104, 215. We're gonna take out 2,000, so we're gonna remain with 102, 215. We're gonna have a $2,200 buffer. And we have to do only 7 days of $500 each. So we definitely need minimum 2 days to start off, to kick off in the next cycle, to be green, to accumulate more buffer. Or pretty much I'm going to risk a little more in the first day. I'm going to push with that, right? I also have that option. But this is very important because we're building towards the live wallet as well. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it. Make sure to like the video. We finally got to the payout. $10,000 secured today. Let's go. Wow. Look at this one, guys. We've been on the right page. We've got 5 minutes to go for the unemployment claims. But we've been on the right page. Here we go. Got to the payout. Fully confirmed. That's a great moment. That's a great feeling. Good morning, Joris Fernandez. Good morning. Let's go ahead to the other accounts that we've got here on Tap On Futures, where we only have to do minimum trading, $1, $2 or whatever. We got to our target. We have the consistency achieved. Look at that, guys. We got to the target. We got consistency. Everything's fine. Good morning, Jenkins. So we only need to complete that 10 days. I can do $5 right now. It's not a problem. Pretty good. We just managed to confirm today on Ticktick Trader our last day, our last point. So 5 accounts, $2,000, which means $10,000 payout has been secured today. This was point number 10. That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys for your great words, for your appreciation. Absolutely lovely. I'm continuing with my top 1 futures. And I'm bringing up micro Nasdaq because I only need to do a couple of dollars back and forth, right?
Order filled.
Look at that. I don't want to make sure about the 10 seconds. That's the first thing I care about. That 10 seconds. But however, the 20 bucks or, the $16 we would have or whatever value out here would be a minority from the total profits. From the $9,516 is a minority. So it's not really going to affect me. Thank you guys.
Order filled.
Accepted a loss, 12 bucks there. Not an issue, but this could actually go lower, that's why. This could actually touch that 200 EMA and even lower. I was not really convinced about my long. And we're trading right now micros because we only need to do a few dollars here. Thank you guys for joining, appreciate it. Make sure to like the video. We've got a little more than 2 minutes to go. Look at that. Let's go. What's gonna be with the unemployment claims? What's going to be out there? I like to have my Ticktick Trader account prepared as well. But very important, this one. Yeah, I've heard of Alpha Futures. Didn't heard about their zero accounts yet. I have to study that. But there's going to be a very interesting deal coming out soon, guys. Possibly from August, so keep your eyes open. I'm going to talk about it on my channel, a new deal. From early August, we are preparing. I'm working pretty closely with a team. From early August. Pretty much I'm advising them. A company that's been around for years, I'm advising that company with their product. And I'm going to share with you guys from the first minutes with the maximum discount available. Probably 65% I'm going to be able to give you. 65. Early August. Look at that one. Some heavy volatility here, but that's not much in terms of points. It's just the actions are quite fast up and down. We're not seeing any major movement. Probably the numbers are not surprising anyone. It's still pending. $217, less than expected, guys. Unemployment claims are less than expected, which means the number of individuals who filed for unemployment insurance for the first time during the past week. 217 less than expected. We're ready for the rate cuts in September. Yeah, I've been saying this since May and it has not been finished. Then we're working around it. What's up? How to join the giveaway? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join Discord. And then you have to be here on the stream. The giveaway is going to happen a little later during the stream. Right? So you have to be here. Because you will have to guess a number. We're going to play some games. Great. You have to be here basically for the giveaway. Let's go, guys. Markets should definitely enjoy these numbers we've got.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
$3. That's enough, right? Copy trading on 3 accounts. We've made $3 here. That's enough. $3 right there. Not gonna make more than that. We've got the payout threshold. We've got the consistency. We only need to do, 4 more trading days without limits. It's an instant SIM funded account, right? Because if it would be SIM Pro, then we would actually need 7 days out of those 10 with minimum 0.1%. And that means 7 days of at least $150, right? But we are having the instant SIM funded here, and the instant SIM funded is not having this rule. That's all, $3, not more. We have been trading micros for the first time. Target is touched, consistency is touched. I just need a trading day and that's it. Probably even if you lose, is fine. Great, I'm going to set up my copy trading for the next accounts. $10,000 payout secured today. Absolutely lovely.
Order filled.
Oh, I'm still on micros.
Order filled. Order filled.
Actually forgot about it. Should have changed into minis.
Order filled. Order filled.
But I'll take this. I'll trade micros. 10,000 from Ticktick Trader, correct. Here is it. 5 accounts, copy trading. We've got 10 points. There you go. Look at that. We've got 10 points. So we have secured 10 points. We have 104, 215. 2,000 is going to be out of each account. So we're going to have 2,200 remaining And the second cycle is only 7 points needed. Yeah, for top 1 futures, you need 10 days of trading. Instant sim funded requires you 10 days of trading, minimum days to pay out, 10 days. This is not looking too good, guys. I'm out of this trade. And I'm going to move into my NQ minis, right? I'm not going to sit into micros anymore. Been speaking about strategies throughout my streams. Did qualify for another. Yesterday, we've basically worked it out for the top 1 futures, $9,600. We only need that 10 days to confirm that. And then we are able to request it. Today we are 10,000 on Ticktick Trader. So this week is about $19,000 from these 2 prop firms, which is great. Which is great. You know, I have the option to force it more and create more buffer, but I'm not going to do it, right? It's not worth to risk the payout to do that. And you should, guys, consider the same. I'm going to take that 2,200, which will remain in this 5 accounts, and I'm trying to build from there. You know, simply I'll try to do days that are more than 1,000 because I need to collect buffer above 3,000. I actually need at least 2 days of buffer above 2 max losses, right? 2 max losses means $3,000. So I want to get there with 2 days of max losses, which means a buffer of 3,000. And in order to get there, I need about $800 in the new cycle, which is definitely achievable. And if I force it and I go for a day of 1,500, then I'm definitely scaling up the whole thing. Let alone I could go basically for a day of a couple of grand, right? As you can see, that day from 17th, it helped us a lot. We don't have consistency on Ticktick Trader. We don't have consistency. And negative days no longer penalize you in points, right? So no longer penalize you in points. I'm going to make a video about this one today, and you guys will see that on my channel. For those of you that would like to grab the offers, Scramble coupon code maximum discount available. Tap on Futures is changing discount today. I think it's going to increase it. I think they're going to increase the discount. And you will be able to benefit maximum discount on Scramble coupon. Yeah. I'm looking for testing out an entry somewhere around 348, 345, 350s. Right. Anything in that zone is fine for me.
Order filled.
Let's go for a little short here, 2 contracts. There's only $500 drawdown here, only 500. It's not really a good feeling, right? On this account, only $500 drawdown.
Order filled. Order filled.
Order filled.
I'm shorting basically in both places. Ticktick Trader and tap on futures. This is also an account that is not having too much of a drawdown. It's about 1,300. Hello. Hey, Anton. The payout is confirmed on Ticktick Trader. We just got to 10 points today, so we have finally made our last point. And we got 10 points on the other accounts. It's 5 accounts, $10,000 totally confirmed. And that's a great feeling. Thank you guys. Make sure to like the video. Let's bring up the numbers. Come on.
Order filled.
Order filled. Order filled.
Thank you. Well, that's sad to hear. Looks like this account is going to be lost as well. It's just $100 drawdown here.
Order filled.
Ten accounts on Ticktick Trader. I've separated them in 2 groups. I've been trading, copy trading on 5 and then the other 5. Come on. There should be a beautiful trade here. Actually on both places. Stop loss on my entry. Keep going. Keep going. I'm out
Order
there. I'm
filled.
fine here. $600. And over here as well,
Order
I need
filled.
that 345 because now we brought basically the max loss to 925, so it's better. It helps me. And over here as well, we brought the max loss to 2,000. Thank you guys, appreciate it. We have the Asia low right here, where things could actually turn around, getting back to the daily opening. This is what we have been trading today. Daily opening, Asia low. We got some more news coming out with manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI at 9:45 a.m. EST time. Look at that. The liquidity has been taken, which is why it's time for me
Order
to
filled.
get in a nice
Order
long here.
filled.
2 contracts. I like to do
Order
the same
filled.
thing on the other side.
Order filled.
2 contracts. Liquidity has been grabbed. We actually swept it. Let's see how does the reaction appears. We're longing it on both prop firms, Tap on Futures and Ticktick Trader. I'm hoping there is at least a minimum reaction here. I don't know how far. Let's see into the 15 minutes representation. 15 minutes can easily get you into the 320s and even slightly below, right? 15 minute also looks dangerous. So from that standpoint, my entry here is lacking sufficient data.
Order filled.
Order filled.
If we get a rejection here, this is going to be a nice winner. Otherwise, I'm going to be simply cutting it. But that would have been a place to DCA for a rejection. Otherwise, it's not an issue. I'm cutting it away.
Order filled.
Order filled.
It's still dropping.
Order filled.
We got subbed out here. Fifteen-minute representation. Now I'm trading minis. I've been trading micros basically earlier, but I only needed to do just a couple of dollars. There you go. Let's get out here and buy cheaper. Let's get out of this trade right there and buy some cheaper. The entry is a little higher in the 40s. So I would be happy with an entry below 30s if I get it. Otherwise, I'm happy to be out of this. It's pretty much an entry
Order
out.
filled.
Great, 962. The same thing should have been on the Ticktick Trader account. It's just we didn't have liquidity at all. Beautiful, 2,400 with the max loss. We've brought it up nicely. We've brought it up nicely. Look at that. You quickly want to put it back. Very important today is that we've got 5 accounts copy trading successfully confirming payout. Very, very important. We got 10 points on our Ticktick Trader, and that's extremely valuable. Extremely valuable. This is a good catch. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to like the video, be subscribed, and join Discord. I'd like to make some more here. Waiting for an opportunity. So there is going to be a new discount package for top 1 futures starting today. I'm going to let you know. Well, I still have 5 remaining active, right? I'm not going to lose the 5 I'm requesting the payout. I'm going basically for another 5, fresh 5, so I can have 10 totally. But this ones that I have with the payout, they're still going to be active. I'm not losing them. It's just that my drawdown is going to be 2,200 in the second cycle. You know, there is the advantage of earning only 7 points. Yet, of course, the very first 2 days are very important. And that $1,000 that you got to do to bring your max loss to 3,000 minimum drawdown is absolutely important. So if I squeeze it and trying to force it in the first day, trying to make it 1,000 or $700-800, and then the next day another 500, that would actually set me off for 2 max losses. Because each max loss is 1,500. So you should be able to have at least 2 as a drawdown. You see, the money we made on the 17th gave me the flexibility to afford, in a way, on the 21st and 23rd to have 2 max losses. Right, so the money we made on the 17th, and this is absolutely advantageous when you have no consistency. You got no consistency rule here, so you can let your winners, and if you have a great day, just press that day as much as you can. Of course, stopping at the right moment is essential, because then, simply by overtrading and going into an emotional phase, your profits could easily disappear. It happened so many times for a bunch of people. From an amazing day to totally transform it into something terrible. But the Ticktick trader option, $100,000 account, 10 option with their bundle comes in at $245 each. That's a great possibility, especially if you split your 10 accounts into 2 groups and you trade 5 and 5. You're pretty much increasing your chances for the payout by doing so. I think that's great. Like I said, I'm looking for an entry cheaper. If I get anything around the 30s, that would be amazing. So I'm going to set my limit orders there. Maybe that's too low. We've got some limit orders. We have to wait. Obviously, if this is doing like that, then my limit buys are having no point. If the pattern is constructing a nice higher low. Let's see. Let's see what's happening on the Fed Watch tool from the CME. 97% for 30th of July. Pause on the rate cuts. And then the rate target is basically 60%. We're going to have a cut in 17th of September. 60% against 40. It's not going to be easy to trade that. Higher unemployment claims would have actually helped to see a rate cut. Earlier today, before the unemployment claims, we had the rate cut pause around 36%. After these news came out, we're having it at 40, right? So 4% increase. Interesting, guys. Make sure to join our Discord community as well. Be part of it. It's a beautiful green day. I'm eliminating those limit orders. They are no longer making sense. And I'm looking forward to an entry. The very important part is when you close a cycle of trading. That's very, very important. And this actually happened on Ticktick Trader. 10 points. You know, we needed to trade almost a whole month. I mean, how many days we have here? 10 days, 14 days of trading to accumulate 10 points. Look at that, the market is going nicely. Looks like that was all about the liquidity right below. We were taking out just about 18 points, 18 to 20 points today. Fireworks today, exactly. Fireworks today. Look at a cup, guys. Ticktick Trader cup. Cheers, everyone. Enjoy. Let's have a look into the other markets as well. Gold is definitely not enjoying it, but for the 4-hour candlestick, gold is nicely dumping for the past quite a few candles. Have a look into that. Past day. Huh. Interesting reverse V-shaped pattern. Very interesting. Bitcoin is consolidating, guys. Bitcoin is preparing for another move. From my own perspective, to the upside. Right, so for Bitcoin, we still have July, August, bullish. In September, we might see a pause and a decrease. And then things will resume with a possibility by seeing a bigger decrease on the end of the year. Late December, January, we might see a correction. Get ready, guys. We might have the final product for August, early August, in a prop firm. Prop firm that's been around for years. We've been working for a few months on the product. We've been tweaking it back and forth and thinking about an interesting system. So let's see. How is it gonna go? What's happening with Trump? Is he speaking again? I like to trade here on this account a little more. "30 minutes to go and we are on the New York opening. If we look into the 15 minute, we should at least force this into 380s daily volume with an average price. You just gotta guess the number, that's it. And you qualify for the second round. We've got 2 giveaways today. Yesterday we had 3 giveaways. Things are running great. I'm from Hungary. I'm right now also in Budapest, center of Europe. Let's go. We might be losing some strength here, looks like. We might be losing some strength here.
Order filled.
Yeah, the 15 minute tells me the opposite, especially if we turn this candle green. It's no longer going to be a good idea for me to be in a short. Stop loss is going to be above this candle. I'll take that 270 loss as an error of a trade.
Order filled.
You know, I've sold the contract. Wonderful, exactly. Extremely historical. You want to see it on YouTube or Google? How does Budapest looks during nighttime? With all the lights, with all the bridges. Something unique. This is an interesting target on 540. With a micro double top there. Come on. Stop loss on my entry. Risk free. Hopefully this is going to hold. We're gonna get to... I'm gonna be out. I'll take the profit there, $100, and that's it, right? I don't like the lack of selling pressure for the moment, so I'll take that little part. Otherwise, we would have been stopped down on break even, so I've collected $100 extra. You see, this is very important when you trade, guys. I mean, you need to be very dynamic in your decisions in terms of stop loss, break even, targets. Markets might show you earlier that you should not married to that target and actually accept a smaller profit instead of just breaking even. You can do a split exit, right? So you can partially close your position, but at the same time, you can fully close your positions and maximizing that chance. So the number one priority is to avoid losses. And knowing how to lose is also part of the game, but again, avoiding losses. So that break-even concept is something simple, understandable, and I think everyone is agreeing on the break-even necessity as soon as possible. Especially for me, when I'm dealing with quite a few minis, most of the time above 5 minis. For example, here what we traded, this is always above 5 minis. Even the last day today with 535, we've been trading big time. So when this happens, you need to know that number one priority is to control your losses and know how to lose and when to lose. This is possibly breaking above.
Order filled.
I'm taking a shot here with 2 contracts. Not much, because I already have $1,000 made. With 10 points, we can do that extra 500. 10 points are doable. Yeah, new chance, new opportunity. Cost of opportunity, the cost of chance must be calculated. It's not easy, that's why. The whole trading business is definitely complicated because of the nature of dynamic it has. It's very dynamic. So it's not working with fixed strategies that you write down and you just apply blindly without adapting constantly every single minute from the new candlesticks we have, especially if we do intraday or 30-second candlesticks, right? Depends. But what I'm telling you is that we constantly have an input. And that input is capable, of course, to change. And it's always changing what we think about the markets. It's always changing it. Splitting risk on points is something important, especially when the market is not convinced about the strength. Go for the security side, and that's the moment to be conservative. We got some news coming out as well in about 35 minutes with the manufacturing PMI and services PMI. Unemployment claims lower than expected, therefore they kind of see the economy in a good shape without an urgent necessity for the rate cuts in September. They might delay that for another FOMC meeting, right? With July, no one is expecting to see anything like that. It's pretty much 95-96% on pause. But of course, there's no guarantee for these things. Yeah, what is important in July, which I think it's going to be next week, right? Obviously, next week we're going to see the FOMC discussions. It's the press conference. The press conference which will pressure basically the September's meeting. That's what the market cares next week. And that's how things will get adjusted based on how Powell is addressing whether we're going to have 2 or 3 cuts this year. We've been told we're going to have 2, but there's a possibility right there to have 3. Hit the like of the video, guys. Come on. Let's bring in the numbers. That's how you can participate the giveaways.
Order filled.
We got to 5x accounts, so 5 accounts, $2,000 each, $10,000 payout totally. So we're gonna move 40% of that into the live wallet. These are the rules basically from Ticktick Trader. So we're gonna have $4,000 into our live wallet, which is great. Once we get to 10,000, we're ready to be trading live.
Order filled. Order filled.
We've got 2 giveaways today. $25,000 for the top 1 futures and $50,000 for the Ticktick Trader straight to funded plus. This is looking promising. And I'm not even requiring that much of a breakout here from the previous tap we've made. It's basically just 2 points above and my target is hit. So that's part of the sweep. That's what I love trading, guys. I'm going for that liquidity the market needs as my target. Keep that in mind. I'm going for that liquidity the market needs as my targets. Again, the market makers need liquidity and they move the markets based on that most of the time. Therefore, if you are exiting at those levels, they are pretty much attracted, right, by that necessity, which is a necessity of the markets to exist. Yeah, we have been always trading above 5 minis, even for this accounts, right? That's the way I trade. Even, for example, for this accounts, which are 159 grand, and we've touched the payout threshold, which is at 6% of the account size, which is $9,000. We've touched the payout threshold. We've got a consistency. This is also traded at least on 5 minis. You know, we traded today. We only need 10 days right now. We got to complete that, which is why I only made $3, and that's it, right? Not needing more. So I'm not going for any additional risk. We're about to hit the target, guys. Come on. Let's go. I'm going to set a nice limit order on the 61. Look at that. We might get rejected exactly on the previous highs without breaking at all. Hopefully that's not going to happen. Good morning. Welcome. I think we're going higher. Let's see. I'll take that limit order away. I don't think I need that anymore. I like this red candle that we just closed. I like it. It's not bothering me. I would have felt the danger if the previous red candle will have closed below the previous candle, which was green wick, right? So if that red candle would have closed down here, that would have been a danger to lose basically the previous wick we made here. Clearly the market's going lower. But this way, the danger is moderate. Now we need a green candle here on the 1 minute. This one has to close green. We don't need a red one anymore. And you guys appreciate it. We're streaming from Monday to Friday with giveaways daily, educational materials, promotions, reviews, discussions about prop firms. We're trading on tap on futures and Ticktick Trader, instant funded accounts, as many as possible. I don't like this.
Order filled.
Time to see how does the bulls will react here. Beautiful. Really beautiful. And I don't even need that much for my target. Just about $900 are sufficient. It's not a good idea to earn too much. You're messing up your consistency. Come on. We've been clearly having a pattern here of choppiness. Keep going. Keep going. What happened there, guys? Look at that. What happened there? Look at that wick. We've been exactly on my target. You know, I'm putting my stop loss on my entry here. Look at that ugly. That should have touched my profit, right? What's going on? I can move my take profit higher, but then I mess up my consistency. It's not good. You know, technically I can have my take profit higher. But because of consistency here, it's a problem. They're watching me, right? If they're watching me, they should have printed another 2 points down. So my stop loss would have been touched. You know, I'm selling 3 contracts.
Order
I'm fully
filled.
out. That's it. Unlucky, right? Really unlucky with that candlestick, with that wick. Should have been nicely pushed higher. But they missed it. Not an issue, we made some money. But I could have touched my target of the day for these 3 accounts. Look at that. They might go for it right now. Keeping the market flat right before the opening. The question is if today we're gonna trade above the daily opening, which is the 402. So chat, I'm gonna ask you in a poll. Let me ask you, are we going to trade above 23,402 daily opening? What do you guys think about it? 23,402. The pool is in the chat. Which means you're expecting a bullish or a bearish day. Let's see. What do you guys think about? In the meantime, make sure to like the video, everyone. Bring in your friends, community members. We're having a great time, and get ready for the giveaways. 8 minutes till the market starts. Bitcoin is looking great. Gonna fall asleep. But we got it confirmed on the payout. Very important. Are we breaking out finally? Are we capable? Or this is going to be another rejected candle? Let's find it out. You know, on a strong opening, this is going to be all the way above 400. So that would not surprise me. Yeah, we have 59% for yes, 41% for no. Significant amount of people consider we're gonna pretty much flat today below the daily opening. It's not an issue as long as you do not lose the lows you've made around 327, right? It's not an issue. Thank you, DocPod. Thank you. Yeah, we've confirmed today 535. So once this is recognized, which is at the end of the day, tomorrow we go ahead and request a payout. This is the new straight to funded plus accounts. We bought 10 and this is part of the first round we bought, right? So we've traded 2 groups, 5 and 5, and this is part of the second group. The first group accounts are here. Look at that. This is the first group that we didn't brought to a payout. We had this loss on the 15th. And that's something that actually caused a problem. But what is important is basically we spent 2,445, something around that one, on 10 accounts. And now we're getting 10,000. Out of which just 50% is going to be cash. Look at that. We're nicely moving. So I'm only getting $5,000. But there is $4,000 moved to my live wallet. And my live wallet needs 10,000. So just 6,000 needed. And that's, you know, the great mark to be moved on live. 6,000 extra. If I get my second cycle with this account, there are 5 accounts. If I get my second cycle, I can move another 4,000. I'll have 8,000. And then it's not going to be that complicated to go for $2,000 collected. That means 3 accounts basically for the payout. Certainly not going to be complicated. And when you talk about a live account, it's a total different story. Even here, you have no consistency, and that's kept on the live. You have payouts daily. You don't have rules basically to limit you. So you're in a space, you're in a world where trading is comfortable. Of course, till you build that live wallet, it requires to bring some accounts to payouts. The top 1 futures accounts we got to pay out yesterday, they do need that 10 days. Today we had day number 7. We've made $3 today. Right? And that's it. Not gonna make more than that because it's not needed. We got to the target, we got consistency, it's all set up, it's pretty much good. This ones that I'm trading right now, we started with a left foot. But today that 1,100 is pretty much good. So their other programs are different. These programs with Straight to Funded Plus have a very, very clear path. And these programs are pretty much designed for live trading, right? So this Straight to Funded Plus are pretty much designed for that. Like, I'm 100% sure it's going to happen a lot faster. $3 is the profit on top of the fees. $3 is the P&L, which is on top of the fees. That realized P&L stands for the amount of money on top of the fees. So it's fine. That's good, Dennis. Why, Denzel? Why? What do you think? I'm an aggressive guy. I only trade on minis. 5 minis, 7 minis, 8 minis. That's the way I'm trading. So if you look into my streams and you see all the trading I did on this accounts, you will be able to see the trades I did on the Ticktick Trader, the streams on my page. I've been trading a lot of the minis. Very aggressive. So with 10 accounts right there, that's the best way to go as quickly as possible to the live, because you're collecting resources in your live wallet. So right now it's a total different principle than it was. No longer need to wait that much. I am sure basically they'll take you to live in less than a week. Couple of days, couple of business days are needed. We got the opening bell, guys. Where is it? Here's the opening bell. Market's pumped at the opening. Look at that. $40 points pump. We talked about that daily opening, guys. We talked about it earlier. Only 55% consider we are trading above that level on the daily opening. So there is a lot of the people bearish. 45%. Interesting, guys. Interesting. Look at that rejection. That's aggressive. That's something. Wow. Look at that.
Order filled.
Got into a single contract here.
Order filled.
This is not an easy moment for the markets. Yeah, I'm not dreaming about too much. So I'm not greedy. That's not good. That rejection is not good. I'm
Order
out.
filled.
I accepted a loss right before it dumped. Look at that. I told you that rejection is not good. Let's see what's happening. Pretty undecided here. Once we have a closing of the markets and the statistics will get updated, we are going to request the payouts. And then I'll film a video about it. Especially I'd like to update with the fact that your negative days are not going to penalize you in terms of points.
Order filled.
This could be an interesting situation to take the markets all the way into 75.
Order filled.
Come on. Just a little more energy here and we're fine. I'm out.
Order filled.
Beautiful, guys. $700 profit. Beautiful. We've made enough here as well. Boom. There you go. We waited for the right moment in terms of the price action, so we sneaked another $700 here for the 3 accounts. That's very good. We're trying to protect these accounts too, but extremely important, this ones, and there are 3 that are sitting on the payout. It's just that we need 10 days. Great. So the time has come. The time has come for that moment that we all enjoy. It's the moment of the giveaway. Let's shuffle them a few times and get ready, guys. In 1 minute we start. So, 1. How to participate. Like the video. Everyone like the video. Be subscribed to my YouTube channel with notification bell turn on. We're streaming from Monday to Friday with giveaways. And great trading, as you can see. Just sometimes, of course. Not always. Enjoy my Discord. Do not guess multiple times. Do not guess from multiple accounts. You're going to be banned. You're not going to receive your prize. If you're scamming, if you're tricking the system, it's easy to be discovered. You're not going to receive anything. You'll have to guess the number. It's very simple. From 0 to 5. Wait for my message. We have 2 rounds you're going to see. Let's go, guys. Come on. Good luck, everyone. People guessing the number will get to the duck race. We are the founder of this game with the duck race. Do not guess below the end message. When you see the end message, it's over. Do not guess below that. Only 1 guess per person. Do not guess multiple times. I've told you that's the end message right there. If you're guessing multiple times, only your first number is going to be accepted. If you're guessing from multiple accounts, you're going to get banned. The end message is right there. Do not guess below it. Beautiful. So, let's shuffle them. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, chat. Let's spin the wheel. Winners will qualify to run number 2 for the duck race. And this is the first giveaway. We have 1 more coming up. This is for the Tap 1 Futures, $25,000 straight to funded. Sim Pro account. Is that going to be the yellow 3 or the green number 1? What do you guys think about? Yellow number 3 or green number 1? That's the green one, number 1, certainly. Number 1 for the winners. Beautiful. Number 1 for the winner. Let's get to the duck race. And get ready for the show. Badger is sending us the list. We have 13 winners. 13 names qualifying for the second round. This is the place you guys are going to compete for 1 minute. Let's shuffle them. And let's go. Come on. Good luck, everyone. 13 winners. Congrats, winners. This is the first giveaway. We're going to have the second one coming out soon. Great job. Look at the boxing corner. Denzel Senior. Let's go. Stop Run City right there, the Batman. 10 seconds to go. Who's going to take the lead? I think someone from behind is going to come into. Could it be the doctor? Or the police doc? We get a police doc. We get Josh. We get Josh, the winner for the first account. $25,000 Tap 1 Futures. Simpro account. Congratulations. Beautiful. Boom. Great job, everyone. Let's go for the second round. I mean, for the second giveaway. Let's go. Think about your numbers. Think about your numbers, everyone. Good luck, chat. Good luck, everyone. You can start. This is a $50,000 Ticktick trader account. What a huge chance for the first giveaway. We only had a few guys on the list. That was a massive chance right there. Once you see the end message, you want to stop writing. That's going to be... There you go. That's the end message right there. Do not guess below that. That's the end message right there. Once again, guys, for those of you that have joined recently, you have to like the video, be subscribed, join my Discord. Otherwise, you cannot qualify. The end message came in. You got to stop. I'm going to shuffle this. Good luck, everyone. We have a double 2 right there. But I don't think we stop there. We take this to number 3. And I think that's where we stop. To the blue one. Yep. That's the one. There you go. Look at that. And the 0 came in. The 0 came in. That was spectacular. Right at the very limit, guys. That's the way. 13 winners. Once again, only 13 winners. Huge chances for you guys. Competing for 1 minute between 13 winners. Let's go. Let's go. This is the big chance right there, Oliver. Big chance. Let's go. 15 seconds to go. Keep pushing it. 10 seconds. Who's going to take the lead, guys? This is so close. Look at that. Look at the Oliver. I think you're going to be the winner. Great job. Beautiful. Congratulations for the first $50,000 account for the Ticktick trader. Straight to funded plus 50 grand right there. Reach out to me. Winners, reach out to me on Discord. Boom. Reach out to me on Discord, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Great job. It was a great day. We've got to the payout with 5 accounts. So I'm just waiting the daily closing, and then tomorrow we're going to request the payout. I'm going to update you. We're going to talk about it. We're going to resume trading tomorrow and continue our business. Having a great time about it, of course. And thank you so much for watching. Wish you an amazing day. Have a great time. It's just top 1 wins. First one is the winner. Thank you guys once again. Looking forward to it. Tomorrow we've got 2 giveaways scheduled. Congratulations. Thank you, Badger, for helping us once again. Have a beautiful day. Looking forward to it.